Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited to jump into today's crafting tutorial because today I'm going to be testing out some more Freshie silicone molds that I found on Amazon. So if you're curious to see how my Freshies turn out with these silicone molds, then keep watching. Like I said, I got all of these molds off of Amazon and I just wanted to quickly show you guys these real quick. So I got a cute little mama bear one. It says mama down there in cursive. And then I have this smiley face with like lightning bolts for eyes. I love that. And then obviously I couldn't pass up this cow print cow tag. How adorable. Along with this, it's like the Rolling Stones like tongue sticking out, but this one has like leopard print on it, so super cute. And then I also got this sunflower mold, which I really just like the detail in this mold, so I think this will be a great sunflower. So I can't wait to use these. Now obviously you're going to need all the supplies that you would normally use to bake Freshies: aroma beads, mica pigment powder, fragrance oil, but I actually already have a bunch of different cured aroma beads to choose from. So all of mine are already scented and pigmented and they are completely cured and ready to be baked. So I'm going to be baking those today. And then you're also going to need your roofing nails to make the holes into our Freshies, some elastic string to thread through your Freshies so that you can hang them on your car's rearview mirror, some scissors to cut your string and to trim your Freshies if you choose to do that, and then some type of smell-proof bag to store your Freshie in if you're not going to be hanging it in your car right away. And then obviously whatever you choose to decorate your Freshies with. But I'm super excited to try these out, so I'm going to set you guys up. I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 300 degrees so it can get preheated while I'm pouring my beads into my molds. Okay, so I just brushed on some brown mica pigment powder in the middle of that silicone mold there. Okay, so now we are ready to put these in the oven, and now my oven is preheated to 300 degrees, and I'm going to bake these anywhere from 10 to 14 minutes. It really just depends because some of these silicone molds, they take a little bit longer than others, but I just always like to set my timer at 10 minutes, and then I will just check it periodically like every minute after that until they are done. Alright guys, so these Freshies have been in for about 15 minutes. And they look like they're done. So I'm going to show you how I check to see if they're done. So I just do the little finger test, and as long as no beads kind of pull up with your finger, then they are done and good to go. So like I said, these took about 15 minutes to bake. I did have to pull the sunflower out at about 13 minutes because I was afraid that it was going to completely melt flat if I didn't. I'm not sure why the white ones took a little bit longer, maybe because they're a little bit thicker. But anyway, now we are going to let our Freshies completely cool down to room temperature before we are ready to demold them out of our silicone molds. All right guys, so now that our Freshies are completely cool to the touch, now we are ready to demold them. So I'm just going to pull away at the sides of my silicone molds so that we can pop out these Freshies. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so now we are going to remove the nail, and then we're going to be trimming all of these jagged edges off of the Freshies. All right guys, so now we are ready to decorate our Freshies. I am just using some Tulip Slick Dimensional Fabric Paint, but you could also use like the 3D puffy paint. I use both. As you can see, we can see the little indent of our text or design, so I can kind of just trace that and color that in with my fabric paint. So I do like that about using the silicone molds. They make it pretty easy to decorate, and they're kind of fun because it just like takes the stress out of like messing it up, because you know exactly what to decorate. Okay, so there we have our Mama Bear car Freshie. So I'm gonna set this Freshie to the side so that this puffy paint can dry. Usually I just let mine set overnight. All right, and the last one is probably gonna take me the longest to decorate. Alright guys, so like all of the other ones, I'm just going to set this one aside. I'm going to let this completely dry overnight, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it is the next day, so our fabric paint is completely dried to the touch. It's no longer wet, it's not tacky or sticky at all. So these are ready to be bagged up. But before we can bag them up, we need to tie our elastic string on all of these Freshies so that we will be able to hang them from our car's rearview mirror. So I'm just going to cut about 10 to 12 inches, and then I just put the two ends together, wrap it around my finger, and create a knot. And then I will try to push that knot towards the ends of the string, like so. And then I just pull it really tight, and then I will just cut off the excess there. And now we can thread this through our Freshies. And then once I've pushed that through and have created a small loop, I'm just going to loop the rest of the string through that and pull. And now we will be able to hang our car Freshie up. So now I just got to do all these other ones. All right guys, so we are done with our Freshies now. All I have to do is bag them up, which I will do off camera in just a minute. I did want to show you guys though, as you can see here when I'm kind of holding it in front of this light, you see how like the bottom half of it is darker? That's because that's where the actual mold starts. So the sunflower Freshie does come out pretty thin, but that middle there, because it is like sunken in the mold, it is raised above the rest of the flower. But it is still a fairly large Freshie, so I think it will still, you know, smell up your car fine. But I did want to just mention that. I also just wanted to quickly mention that you remember when I first showed you all of these molds, they were all white. I'm not sure if they're all going to do this because the cow print cow tag and the mama bear one are still white, but this leopard tongue one and the lightning bolt smiley face one kind of became discolored. The Freshies came out fine. There's nothing wrong with the Freshies, but I did just want to warn you so you're not like surprised when you take them out of your oven. They did kind of change color on me, just slightly, but you can definitely see the difference like when I compare it to the bear one. You see how it has like a almost like a peachy orange vibe to it. So I just wanted to warn you on that, but all the Freshies came out amazing. I definitely recommend trying out these molds. And they were all super affordable compared to like what you can get them on Etsy for. So I'm definitely happy with this purchase, and I will definitely be making more Freshies with these silicone molds. Alright guys, as you can see, my Freshies came out amazing. I think they are absolutely adorable, and I cannot wait to start selling these, and I'm sure you can guess which ones I'll be making for myself. But as always, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop a comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments which ones are your favorite. And if you're watching this video and you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other crafting tutorials. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.